Hey guys, we're from Nevo.ie. My name is Simon.
My name is Liam.
We're at Polestar Ireland today. We've picked up this Polestar 2 and we're going to take it on a trip. We're going to drive 500 kilometres driving down to the Fully Charged live event in London.
The Fully Charged live show is the #1 home energy and electric vehicle show in the world. So we're going to take this car from Dublin the whole way down to London to show you the comfort and capabilities of taking an EV on a journey of this length. So this is the long range dual motor Polestar with both the Plus pack and the Performance pack. So it is top of the range. Lots of extras, lots of fun. So we're going to get into a bit more detail about the car as we go on along in our journey. We're going to start tomorrow morning nice and early at about 7:30, where we are going to get the ferry from Dublin to Holyhead, and we're going to meet you there and give you a bit more information then. Okay, so we just arrived in Wales. We're just off the ferry. We're having a quick pit stop before we head off on the rest of our journey, and we've just stopped off here.
Okay, so we're now in Wales. We've around 470 kilometres to travel down to London. We're going to take the scenic route through Wales to show the sights, show the performance of the car, how it handles, how the battery holds up, the range of the vehicle. And I suppose the big thing today is to show you that it's a lot easier than people realise to travel with an EV. You don't need to be worrying about the range, and you don't need to be worrying about the battery, and you can just enjoy the trip as you would with any other vehicle. Polestar 2 that we have is the long range dual motor. This one has the Performance pack on it, which basically comes with the larger alloys, the big Brembo brakes, and it basically comes with the full performance kit inside. So this particular model will do 0 to 100 kilometers in 4.4 seconds. So the range on it is basically 480 kilometers. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the Polestar, we're going to head up through Snowdonia and drive through all the national parks. We're going to have a look at the performance, the handling, and the comfort of the ride. And when we get inside, we'll show you some of the features that are available in the Polestar. With the performance, G-force meter.
How does it feel when you're going around those corners?
So basically, like, it just feels like the car is planted to the road. Anytime you accelerate, anytime you turn, the car just is exactly in the centre of the road. Another thing that we've noticed, like, I suppose, as you're dealing with customers and they're trying to make the switch or they're thinking about making the transition to EVs, is everyone is really worried about range. Everyone's worried about, like, oh, if I buy the EV, am I going to have to charge it all the time? It's not. Like, I suppose when you make the transition to an EV and once you start driving an EV, a mindset does change. And I suppose the biggest thing about owning an EV is that you do find yourself, you kind of think ahead where your journeys are going to be the week ahead, and it's a subtle change, but it's something I suppose all EV drivers notice. The average daily trip an Irish person makes is only 20 kilometres. Now obviously there is some cases when people are doing longer distance, not denying that, but in most cases you will be able to get in and out of work. So basically the average EV in the market now does 400 kilometres on a single charge. Unless you're going to go out and drive the width of breadth of the country on a daily commute, there is no reason why an EV won't suit you.
We're halfway there. We're just going to stop for a quick pit stop and get the car charged, and it's as simple as this. We get this open, we go over here, take the charging cable, pull out the CCS, stick it in, and then I'm going to go over, tap my card, and it's good to go. So of course, one of the key things to think about when you're taking your EV out for a journey is to figure out where your chargers are. It's quite simple. You can go onto Nevo.ie and look at our journey planner. You can put in your vehicle and your destination, and it'll tell you exactly where the chargers are and where you need to stop along the way. So we're just back from lunch, just about 40 minutes. Car is fully charged. We're about to get into it now. We're going to hop on the motorway and make our way to London. We drove the Polestar for the guts of 6 hours yesterday, and the whole way through we really enjoyed ourselves, just given the fact that the comfort and the performance is just unbelievable.
We took a very scenic route from Holyhead down to where we are today. We covered a guts of 460 kilometres. Polestar is an absolute dream to drive.
So we're about 20 minutes away from the fully charged live show. Once we get there, you know, we're hoping to see some fantastic vehicles, both ones that will be available in the Irish market and kind of ones that you would dream of having.
So all of our videos will be live across YouTube, so make sure to follow our social media channels for more EV content.